Yeah. First, let complete quickly RMA. So instances refreshed. Right. So pending whatever remaining OM scenario cycles. So order management. First, I'll create ship order. Then I'll create return order. So ship order anyway already we discussed standard sales order. Just to test RMA, once again I'll create standard sales order. My customer is business work. My business unit, yes, one business unit, and customer bill to account. Yes, 00101. The customer ordered quantity 10. Select add. Select other details like shipping method and warehouse. Supply from 002 Atlanta. Save it. Can validate also if any uh, information missing. Yeah, nothing errors warnings. So then submit. This is my standard sales order. So status not started. Or refresh or wait some time. It will get status awaiting shipping, right? It is scheduled. So it is resolved. Maybe sometimes they will ask you, tell me what are the statuses at line level in sales order. Then answer scheduled, reserved, awaiting shipping, and shipped, awaiting billing. Now it is awaiting shipping. So then I'll release sales order in warehouse. Then I'll pick and ship. Go to supply chain execution, inventory management. Select warehouse 002, apply. Then you go to fix, create pick wheel. Select order number and remove this schedule date. Release now. Select. So then here you will find how many picks open, or you can follow the navigation earlier we discussed, right? Either you follow navigation or you can utilize info lights, info tile. So then select, confirm, and pick ship. So at a time I can perform both pick confirm and ship confirm. Yeah. So the shipment number. So material shipped now. So then go to tools and schedules, complete ESA jobs. So this one must be completed with succeeded status. So this job only will send data to AP interface table, shipment and sales order details. So remaining all these documents, we can customize it based on our business requirement. What are the support documents required? Those we can develop that will be assigned to job set. Right, succeeded. This three got error. It's okay. Here, even I don't know why it got error. We need to again verify this, why it got error. Now let's see status of sales order. Let's order management and sales order number search. So it is in shaped. It must be awaiting shipping. Sorry, awaiting billing. Yeah, it got awaiting billing. Now I'm expecting. So data will be available in AR interface tables, account receivable interface tables. Right, before creating invoice also customer may return the quantity, right? After creating the invoice, customer may return quantity. After collecting payment, customer may return quantity anytime, right? Now I'll create now also we can test it, no problem. See, now I haven't created AR invoice. Now customer returning two quantity. So later AR invoice will be created for how much quantity? 8 quantity only. If customer return now. After creating AR invoice, if customer returning, credit memo will be created for two quantity. Payment he will collect for 8 quantity. After payment, customer returning, credit memo will be created, and also you will return the payment to customer. So these are different scenarios in creating RMA. Okay, now let me log in with finance user. So Cassie Brown, right? Finance user. Schedule process. Schedule new process. So what is the job name? Auto invoice input program, right? So this will send data from your interface tables to your base tables, and also it will generate your invoice. See here, description given, generating invoice and credit memo. So not only invoice, it will allow input this program, credit memo, debit memo, not only from OM order management responsibility, order management source. We can import from other external sources also. Yes, one business unit. Okay, then here this is distributed order orchestration source, nothing but OM. And also, if you want to, you can only extract the data for particular sales order. You enter the details, otherwise it's not required. Select submit. Okay. It is completed. and also execution report running. So you can verify so invoice created or not here. Also from sales order also we can identify. Also you can directly find from receivables. So different ways options we have based on available access. So in real time, access will not be provided all type of access to one user. So that depends on user role. That user will have a access. Here we go to manage transactions. Enter reference number and transaction source, distributed order orchestration, search. If successfully data transferred to AR base tables and created, you will find this invoice number. All right. So that too, it is in complete status. Uh, so you can post to primary ledger. So accounting entries will be created. So this is one by one. Actually, there is another way to generate invoice entries in bulk, create accounting. So this one, maybe users, if anything, immediately required uh, find, maintain accounting entries, they will use this actions and uh, post to ledger. But in real time, they will run create accounting. So this will generate in bulk whatever pending. So receivable account debit and revenue account credit. So revenue clearing account, revenue account. So revenue clearing account that will hit if import invoice from other sources. If manual invoice created, here this will be revenue account. Select done. Next word. Here also you will find sales order details. What you want to see, you can maintain here. Additional information. So now also customer can return, right? So we haven't collected payment. See, due date is some June 13th. Before that also customer may return. So then will be created a credit memo. After that quantity, you will collect the payment from customer. Suppose now we ship 10 quantity. How much we should collect? 3,270. Now customer return 2 quantity. I'll create a credit memo. So payment will be created for payment will be collected for 8 quantity only. But now I'll create receipt also, payment receipt. Go to account receivable. create receipt. Here receipt method, different options we have. Real time may differently will maintain. So receipt number 123 and entered amount. Customer here no need to enter always invoice amount. What customer paying that I will enter here. Maybe this amount may less than invoice amount, equal to invoice amount, more than invoice amount. So name of the customer, from which customer payment collecting. Optionally can select the site. And this is the customer bank account details. From which bank this payment collecting. Okay. And here you go to drop down list and select submit and apply manually. Add open receivables. Here receipt reference number, nothing but invoice number. Select search. So invoice amount is 3,270. But collected payment 3,000 only. Maybe later you may collect 270. All right. So 270 still amount due. Save it. Or now also you can edit this one. Okay, customer paid that 270 also. So I'm updating receipt payment. Now due amount is 0. Save it. You must enter applied amount less than, yeah. Save. So now you can send the data to GL and system will be generated accounting entries. So accounting entry will be cash account debit, receivable account credit. Earlier receivable account was debited when invoice time. Now at the time of receipt, that same account credit. That means this account will be nullified, 0 balance. Select that. Save and right, payment also done now. Now customer want to return some quantity, partial quantity or full quantity, anything can happen, right? So now I'm creating RMA. All right, it is awaiting billing. Just refresh it. So it is got closed. When this line status will get closed after creating invoice. Once invoice created in receivables, the status will get closed. Now customer want to return full quantity or partial quantity. So here after finding this invoice, here there is the return all. If any more lines available here, you can choose this. Or particular line customer want to return, click on this return button. So how much customer want to return? 5 quantity. Reason can be anything, right? Return reason, anything you can. So product damaged, wrong product ordered, wrong product shipped, price change, quality change, any reason. But here I am selecting product damaged. So here option is, this one also important interview question. So what are the different cycles, scenarios in RMA? So by seeing this also a little bit, we can understand return for credit and return the item. Here, customer will return item, then I will return payment. So return product with no credit. Customer may return, but I will not return payment. See, that is, it's a very general scenario, right? So you will buy something, any shop, anywhere. You can return product, but they will not return payment. What does that mean? You may exchange, or you will get some replacement. That's it. Payment will not be returned. In such a case, we use this return type, return product with no credit. In this case, credit memo will not be generated. Why? Because I will not return. Additional line I'll add and I may replace and I'll go for exchange. Return for credit. Here, customer will not return any goods. Generally, we use this for service items, non-shippable items, non-stockable item. Maybe sometimes I may use this for stockable items also. You know, right? If you order anything, if you are not okay with that product, some organizations online, so they will not collect that item, just they will return payment. That's it. In such a case, we use this return for credit. Service items, and also sometimes even physical items also we can utilize this return for credit. This one, RMA return only. Return only means goods I will return. I will take into organization, but I'll not create any credit memo. Cancel the item, not required anything. So then we'll go for this option. Let's see this. We'll test it. Return for credit and return the item. So end to end will cover in this. Select create order. Now what will happen? System will be generated RMA sales order, return material authorization sales order. So the sales order will be generated in negative value, and also the ship. Here this is the original order. Against this original order, we're creating this return order. Save it. Submit. So for RMA also will maintain orchestration process, right? So now standard orchestration processes are there, seeded orchestration. Also we can create, we can customize orchestrations. That already we discussed how to customize it. So also that change to red color amount. So now RMA sales order line status not started. Here also you can switch to fulfillment view. There will be fulfillment lines and returns. You just check it under returns. Return line details you can find here. See, 002 and 5 quantity returning return quantity. So still not started line level orchestration. Business world and original order number and line details. Refresh once again. Let's see details. So awaiting receiving. So awaiting receiving means in inventory, they will receive this 5 quantity. Right. If it is ship order, they will release standard sales order to warehouse. They will pick and ship it. When customer returning, inventory people they will receive. And also we can find other details here. Orchestration process number. Okay. Yeah. And one more thing here. If you want to create a receipt, see here there are 2 types of receipts. One receipt I am creating in receivables. That is for payment collection from customer. Another receipt I will create in inventory. Why I am creating receipt in inventory? That is for goods receipt. Whatever customer returned, I will receive into inventory. Okay. Just have the clarity on this. Okay. 2 types of receipts. One is goods receipt, one is payment receipt. Payment receipt will be created in receivables to collect payment from customer. Goods receipt will be created in inventory, collect goods from customer. Where in OTC cycle, order to cash, OM. But goods I may collect from supplier also, right? When I place order to supplier, supplier will ship and that also goods receipt only. Okay. That also goods receipt. Now here also I'm creating goods receipt, but receiving from customer, not from supplier. Okay. But to create receipt, goods receipt, we need to maintain, we have to configure receiving parameters, right? In inventory also you can create this, not only procurement. Here you can go to supply chain management, receiving. Here also you can create. Here manage receiving parameters. So this is step you have to complete. So especially this one, RMA. Here direct standard inspection, I'll update direct, and also how you want to generate receipt number and other mandatory details are there. You can select it here this side. Anyway, that will be discussed more about this in procurement module. Save and close. Now we can create goods receipt. What is the navigation? Supply chain execution, inventory management, and go to, yeah, here you can verify you are in which organization. If you are in different organization, you can choose from here. Okay, apply. Then you go to task list and here receipts, click on receipt, receive expected shipments. Here enter RMA number. If I'm receiving from customer, I will enter RMA number. If I'm receiving from supplier, I will enter purchase order number. So this is the RMA number. So customer is going to return 5 quantity. Click on receive. And you can enter customer returning quantity. So who is receiving? Which person receiving in inventory? You can select receiving by so and so. receiving Calvin rule. Then select create receipt. Now what will happen? Your inventory stock will be increased, right? When shipping stock, inventory stock will be reduced. When receiving, stock will be what? Say against this RMA, I created receipt. Against this sales order, I was created shipment. Against shipment created AR invoice. Now against this receipt, I'll create credit memo. Okay. Now you go and check what is the status of sales order. Go to order management. This is my RMA number. Select search. Awaiting receiving still. Yeah. Here we need to run one ESA job to send data from inventory to order management. So what is that ESA job name? Send receipt confirmation. So transmits receiving transaction to source system. Your organization 002 inventory and a source system is what order orchestration and planning. Source document number. What is the receipt number? See, our written material authorization. It's 60051, right? Why it is not showing? It's 00. My document is not available here. 60051. Yeah, sorry. So it is sales order number. Yeah. This is the sales order number. Here you will find the receipt number. 60051. This one. Okay, select submit. This is optional actually. You don't need to select. If you want to send data, particularly about your transaction, you then select it. Otherwise, only mandatory parameters select and submit. Yeah, no, it got succeeded. Now check RMA sales order line status. So earlier it was in awaiting receiving, right? RMA sales order number. Select such. See, now it is received. It got received. Refresh. Here also you can verify orchestration steps. Click on this orchestration. So invoice here return to receipt, status got received. Now next it has to start invoice. So still it is in received status only. Here now also you will get awaiting billing here. So then only we can create credit memo and receivables. Okay, let me submit invoice, import invoice. Okay, go to tools, schedule process. Import auto invoice. So this is for credit memo also, not only for standard invoice. So here source is same, distributed order orchestration. Now also you can select optionally sales order number. Submit. Okay. Refresh and complete. Yeah. So here also you can verify uh, uh, details are downloaded or not. Sorry, transfer to receivable interface tables. Yeah. Here is order number and lines, number of invoice. It is not transfer data. is not transferred. Why it not runs here? Just a minute. I will verify why it is stuck in received status here. In the supply chain execution, supply orchestration. Yes, right is stuck. Written for billing. I'll do one thing. Mhm. Only one it is showing. Many sources were available, right? Now it is not showing anything in receivables. Again, something happened in their side. Okay, that's okay. Leave it. I don't know. Again, we need to verify. So now what will happen? Here also you will get a status awaiting billing. So then you will run auto import invoices. System will be created credit memo. Okay. Later they will create refund in receivables. Against that refund transaction, system will auto generate payment requested invoice in payables. In payables, they will create payment to customer. So this is complete end-to-end cycling RMA. Okay. Any questions in RMA cycle? Okay. So you can create what? Another RMA cycle. Only I'll receive it, but I'll not create any credit memo. Another scenario for service item, I'll just create RMA. Immediately system will generate credit memo. There will not be any receiving quantity. Why? Because it's not a stockable item. In that case, we can utilize. See here, I'll show you that one also. Even item is stockable items also. In some cases, we will not be received. Will customer, we can request you don't return any. But I will return payment. So in that case, now customer also return two quantities. Still here I'll use return for credit. That means here there will not be any receiving. Create order. The second scenario. Save it. So in first scenario, line status was shown awaiting receiving, right? Here see what will be the status. So this is the another RMA number. Refresh. See, directly you will get awaiting billing. You're awaiting receiving. Reason is what? I don't want to receive physical stock into my inventory. Okay, this is the another scenario. Now system will be generated credit memo. And there is one more option also, right? Return one quantity. Here, return product, no credit. I will receive, but credit memo will not be generated. Submit. RMA number. Now, what will be the status here? So awaiting receiving. Then you go to inventory. Inventory management. Now receive expected shipments. Enter RMA number. Select search. Receive. Receiving by. Create receipt. Let's enter sign. So then we enter in create receipt. Okay, receipt number. Then go to tools, schedule process. Send receipt confirmation. Select OK. Organization 002. Source system. Um, Order orchestration. Directly you can submit. You no need to select this. If you want, you can select. Otherwise, it's okay. Okay. Then find the status of RM. Order management. Order management. Enter RMA number. That is the receipt number. See, now it got awaiting billing. Actually, I don't know earlier why it got awaiting billing. I was selected line type as line type as return product. Return product with no credit I selected. Also, it got awaiting billing. So, main important thing is this orchestration. You see, line type is different, but orchestration following some different. So now this time it will be invoice will be generated. Credit memo will be generated. If you run import auto invoice, credit memo will be generated. But actually, I wanted to test something. It is happening in different way. Anyway, so now it is getting awaiting billing. So likewise, there are different scenarios in RMA also based on business requirement. We can configure and we will test it. So any questions? Okay, tomorrow we'll try ATO model sales order. So once that is completed, also we can test back to back. Then cycles will be completed. Then there are small concepts are there that we'll discuss in one day. And from Monday, we'll start new module, inventory management. Okay, thank you. Bye.